Ladies, I am here tonight on the show. And tonight, we're going to just talk about some news and then we'll talk about Monday Night Raw recap. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So it is said that Kenny Omega is not expected to be on, he's not expected to be on Dynamite this week. And they're also saying he's not going to be on Collision. So I don't know, because, the plan is not to have him on Collision. The plan is only to have him on Dynamite, but I guess this week because Dynamite's going to be in Chicago and there's a good chance they have CM Punk there. That's why he's not going to be on Dynamite. But also he's not going to be on Collision either. I think it's because he hasn't. They're not really going to be featuring him, at least for now, on Collision. So Kenny Omega's probably not going to be on TV until next week probably. But obviously he's got that storyline with Will Ospreay that a lot of people believe it will main event Forbidden Door. So there's nothing going on. Soraya, who's also been missing the last few shows, I believe at least the last two shows, this past week Dynamite, then on Saturday Collision. Both Tony Storm and Ruby Soho did make some appearances without her, but it says she would be back soon. Who knows what she's dealing with, whether it's a personal matter or an injury, but the belief is Soraya will be back on AEW TV soon. It was announced that WWE will have Fastlane in October and Indiana. So now they're it seems like they stopped doing the international shows. It seems like Money in the Bank will be the final international show of the year. After that, it is planned on August, SummerSlam from Detroit, then Payback in September from Pittsburgh, and now Fastlane from Indiana on October. I'm not sure where the Survivor Series is at this year, but remember last year they did not have a pay-per-view from Survivor Series into Royal Rumble. I don't know if they're going to do that again, but as of right now, that seems to be the plan going forward, at least for the next few months. So Money in the Bank in July, SummerSlam in August, Payback in September, Fastlane in October, and they have not announced a location, I believe, but obviously in November, Survivor Series. And who knows if they'll do a December pay-per-view or not this year. We'll see, man. They're saying that last night the original plan was for Tommaso Ciampa to accept the open challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship by Seth Rollins. But they decided they did not want to have Tommaso lose his first match back. So instead, Vince McMahon actually was the one that told them to, hey, how about instead we do this and we have Finn Balor attack Seth Rollins instead of having a match. So that's what they believe they went to. Apparently, Triple H liked that better as well, and then having Tommaso Ciampa lose his first match back to Seth Rollins. So instead, they went with that angle. So yeah, that was actually better, man. I think it would have made Tommaso Ciampa kind of. Although, it would have been understood, right? The world champion, but still, it's probably better that they went that route. The belief is that Tommaso Ciampa is probably going to be put in a tag team with Johnny Gargano. They were in a tag team for a little while in NXT. The belief is they might go to that format again and have start a feud up pretty soon with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the tag team championships. Right now, currently, I believe, for feud with Imperium, I believe. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, but also, I think they are with Imperium. So the belief is that could be in the future, in the next few weeks, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano being reunited as a tag team and eventually feud with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the tag team championships. And I think that's about it with the news, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe that is about it for the freaking news. Let's go over to Monday Night Raw, man. Freaking Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this shit going here. Jesus Christ. Hold on. We are having some problems. What the fuck is happening right now, ladies and gentlemen? So, what was it yesterday? The date, June 19. June 19, 2023, I believe was the date last night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Monday Night Raw. Let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so from Cleveland, man, let's go, man. So obviously, I just said it. It started off with Seth Rollins going down to the ring and making his entrance, and even before the music stopped playing, freaking Finn Balor attacked him, man. He's all over him, beating the hell out of him. The security, the referees come out. Adam Pearce, they're trying to stop it. He freaking kept hitting the coup de grace on the steel steps. Jesus Christ, man. They kept taking him away, and then he would break loose and come back and hit a coup de grace again. Jesus Christ, it was hilarious, man. Man, I'm gonna have to sit down as I am dealing with. I'm kind of tap dancing right now, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I'm supposed to be a professional, but I don't know what the hell's happening right now. Oh man, what the hell is happening, man? Ladies and gentlemen, let's see here. Man, okay. So then we get The Miz. And he actually does an open challenge of himself. The freaking Miz, man. He does an open challenge of himself. And that's when freaking Tommaso Ciampa comes out. And that's the challenge he accepted. Instead of that, the original plan was for him to accept Seth Rollins' open challenge. Instead, they had him accept the Miz open challenge. Remember that storyline where before Tommaso Ciampa got hurt, he was like an attack team with the Miz. So it kind of made sense. Miz is actually happy to see him. He's going in for a hug. And then Tommaso Ciampa just beats the shit out of him. Pretty good match here. Obviously, they're at the end. Tommaso Ciampa wins the match. But nice way to get Tommaso Ciampa back in it, man. Nice little way. Let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. And then the Judgment Day has a promo. They just talk all like, Damian Priest talks about his that he's going to win the Money in the Bank briefcase match. Dominic Mysterio talks about how he's going to be Cody Rhodes. And Finn Balor talks about he's going to be Seth Rollins, stuff like that. Obviously, they're booing the shit out of Dominic. That's pretty much it. And then they challenge Cody Rhodes to a 6-man tag team match. Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic versus Cody Rhodes and 2 partners of his choice. That was pretty much that segment, ladies and gentlemen. Moving along. Let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. They did kind of, I guess they started the storyline where Sami Zayn thinks that Kevin Owens has anger management problems, and the whole night he challenges him, hey, if you don't rage, I'm not going to talk about it, but if you continue to rage, this is a situation we're going to have to study what's wrong with you. How come you get angry so fast? And the whole night, somebody spills water on him. Obviously Matt Riddle comes in and starts annoying them, and the whole night he's trying to calm down. They end up accepting. They end up offering to be Cody Rhodes' part, or Cody Rhodes actually tells them to be their partner. They accept it, and he's like, "Hey, good," because Kazuchika Tosawa just offered. And Kevin Owens was going, "What the fuck, Kazuchika Tosawa? I wanted to punch somebody in the face so bad." So a lot of people are saying that it's going to be kind of like the Bryan Danielson Kane, where they have to bring in Dr. Shelby to be the therapist. That'll be hilarious, man. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole night, having like little comedy segments. Kevin Owens trying not to get angry at certain stuff going around, whether somebody's spilling water on him, Matt Riddle annoying them, stuff like that. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, then they freaking got this was hilarious, man. They made like a freaking TikTok of Chelsea Green, man, and her having a bunch of Karen moments on TikTok. They're like somebody swiping through the phone and actually looking at other TikToks, but then every like other TikTok, it's freaking Chelsea Green going off on somebody, whether it's like a Starbucks, like out on a freaking stoplight, getting off out of her car and yelling at the guy at the car behind her. Really funny stuff right there, man. Then ended up being a tag team match. Chelsea Green, Sonya Deville versus Carter and Chance. A really fun match here. I really like these girls, Carter and Chance, man. They actually won the match. So yeah, good stuff, man. I think it would have been funny, man, to have maybe a backstage segment or something with Chelsea Green complain about losing or something. That would have been funny too. But whatever. Carter and Chance get the win. Good for them. Let's move forward. Then we get Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin versus Indus Soren, a tag team match. This time, at least they got to wrestle a little bit. They actually got off to a nice little start with Cedric and Shelton. But then, obviously, Indusor got going. And freaking Indusor won the match. Whatever. At least this time they didn't completely get squashed. Let's see, man. And then we get Logan Paul, man. He pretty much announces he has put himself in the Money in the Bank briefcase match. Then a bunch of people start coming out. Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, LA Knight, everybody that's going to be in the Money in the Bank briefcase match. They all brawl out, man. They all beat the shit out of each other. Freaking Logan Paul hits like a backflip off the top rope, and he's the last man standing, and he just goes back up to the top of the ladder, and he's holding onto the briefcase. A lot of people are freaking out he's going to win it because he's a part-timer. Yeah, I don't think they're going to go that route because you already have Roman Reigns, a part-time champion on SmackDown. I don't think they're going to do another part-time champion on Raw, man. I doubt it. So I don't think people have to. If anything, I think if they're going to give the first championship, it's going to be more like either the Intercontinental Championship or the United States Championship. I don't think they're going to give them the World Heavyweight Championship right away. Plus, because you already have Roman Reigns being a part-timer, I don't think they're going to do that, man. So I don't see that happening. But ladies and gentlemen, let's move on. All right, we got to scroll this shit down. Wow. Oh my Lord. What happened? Oh boy. All right, here we go. Let's go. Still going on about the fucking Money in the Bank. I'll say this guy does a good job. Literally writes down the whole fucking show word to word. I will give him credit, even though it's annoying for me. So I'm only looking for the matches, to be honest. So what we get, Matt Riddle versus Luke Kaiser next, which was probably the best match of the night. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, the Ludwig Kaiser, I have to say this. It was probably the best match of the night, honestly. Matt Riddle, Ludwig Kaiser. Matt Riddle back-to-back. I think last week had the best match too with Damian Priest. Now with Ludwig Kaiser. But this shit, man, can it get lower, please? Oh my God. Okay, come on, let's go. Okay, so yeah, Matt Riddle wins the match. And then Gunther and they start beating him up after the match and shit like that. I thought somebody was gonna come and save him, but nobody came and save him. Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser just beat the shit out of him. Let's see here. Let's move on. Oh my God, come on, man. Monday Night Raw, it's because it's so fucking full. Man, come on, man, let's go. It takes forever to fucking scroll down. All right, here we go. So we got Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders. The whole match, fucking Maxine Dupree. Before the show, before the match, they patched video of her, Chad Gable teaching her how to do a suplex. So she hits a suplex on Valhalla, and then everybody's celebrating, and freaking that gets distracted, and that's how freaking the Viking Raiders, Eric fucking hits his finisher on Chad Gable, and that's how they win the match. Everybody was distracted because Maxine suplex Valhalla, pendejo face, and that's how they lost the match. Come on, man. This is so frustrating the way they fucking shit takes a stroll. Oh my Lord. Jesus Christ. It took me out of the fucking app. I look at the nerd community and I'm like, you guys suck ass. Why does this shit take so long to scroll down, man? Honestly, man. All right, let's see. Let's get back down, man. Man. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my Lord. Now it's kind of going faster. No, I think now it froze again. Jesus Christ, man. This shit sucks ass, man. This fucking shit sucks ass, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. Okay, so there we go. I think we found it. Nope, I think that's still not what I want. Yeah, the Viking Raiders win. Okay, then let's scroll down. So then we get Rhea Ripley with Natalya, but no contest. Rhea Ripley just fucking squashes Natalya. Even before the match starts, she just beats the shit out of her. There's really no storyline for Rhea Ripley right now. Well, they did kind of start something at the end. She had a little face-off with Raquel Rodriguez. So maybe that will be her storyline. I don't know, man. They need something for Rhea Ripley, man. They need. She's complete. She was more relevant, I felt, as her character before she was champion. Ever since she became champion, she seems more like Dominic's. Like it's almost like they're more focused on Dominic lately. If anything, it should be her having a match and Dominic being on her side instead of Dominic having a match. I don't know, man. Anyways, and then we get Raquel Rodriguez versus Trish Stratus. And what happened? Freaking Zoe Starks kind of interferes. So then Becky Lynch comes out to supposedly even out the odds. But she gets so frustrated, she takes out Trish Stratus as well. So the referee rings the bell. And because of that, Trish Stratus wins. Disqualification. Raquel Rodriguez obviously frustrated at Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is pissed too. So Trish Stratus is in the freaking Money in the Bank briefcase match. All right, let's keep moving, ladies and gentlemen. Then we have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Bronson Reed. Ricochet at ringside. At one point, Ricochet tries to interfere. Shinsuke Nakamura accidentally hits him off the apron. Bronson Reed goes to the top rope and he hits his finisher and wins the match. All right, let's go. This show is so fucking long, man. It's ridiculous, man. Let's. And then I think we get the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes versus the Judgment Day, Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and Damian Priest. Fun little match here, man. At the end, obviously, Cody Rhodes pins Damian Priest with the Crossroads, and that's how pretty much they win the match. And I think that was how the show ended. Yeah, that's how the fucking show ended. Wow. Still won't load. I mean, the show's over, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night. I'm sorry. It's just the Monday Night Raw is kind of challenging to recap. It's just too fucking long. I feel like, I don't know, that the fucking shit wouldn't load. I got frustrated. I apologize. Kind of had to go to the restroom too. I was kind of tap dancing like Gregory Hines. I apologize. But anyways, until next time, I'm out like a light. I gotta figure out a way for this to do this fucking shit with not loading up like that. It doesn't load up. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Have a good night, everybody. Holla at your boy.